the biggest components of race directing is being responsible for people's lives, and when you're putting them out in the wilderness, that aspect requires a lot of tough calls or making those decisions on the fly that I don't ever want to be responsible for, but it comes with the territory.
Holy shit, this is getting dark.
It's a warning.
The tornado. A tornado.
I don't know where they're at. It was a full-blown weather catastrophe. It was. I'm sorry, but it really was. My name is Shalini. I am an ultra runner, ultra race director, and a running coach. My why has changed drastically from when I first laced up to where I am today. It was really just a decompress. I was doing life like anybody else. You know, you're only aware of your 4x4. Once I started running, that perspective drastically changed. I could do things, I could make things happen. The outcome of a race was not dependent on the 5 other variables in my life, whether that's your family, your job, or whatever else. When I'm racing, how that race is going to end for me is I'm in control. I felt like I became a part of something larger than myself. And that was ultra running.
It's gonna be warm next weekend.
It's gonna be hot. People are gonna dehydrate and have cramps and then DNF. I'm telling you, that's how it works.
It's not gonna be that hot though.
It's supposed to be 80 degrees. Are you kidding? And then Sunday is supposed to be some scattered showers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I had not seen that yet.
I'm showing it's like 30%, who knows? And then I'll make a list. So we do need to go over start finish food. What gravitated me towards ultra running was just that old school, gritty, nobody gives a flying shit.
You can't take 5 milligrams of THC, then what's the point?
California sober, man.
4 people got together, 2 of them were signed up for the race, and the other 2 were like, all right, let's go crew your ass.
Hey guys.
Hey.
What you need? Anything?
They just show up at aid station, throw some food and water at you. You do it all yourself.
An ultramarathon is basically any distance longer than a marathon.
The 4 traditional distances, if you would be 50K, 50-miler, 100K, and 100-miler.
It's a motherfucking ultra, and that means hiking up the steep hills.
It's tough, but you just kind of get in there, and that's all you think about is just run.
You can quit at any time.
I'd have ripped off my toenail.
But that's the easy way out.
All in a day of adventure.
You just have to be fearless, and you have to face it, and you have to just go and see how it all breaks down. I like to mark the course by myself. Sometimes if people go off course and they complain, at least I know where I made a mistake, or if they're just making up shit because they went off course. So. In 2016 was when I had gotten into the lottery for Western states. And, you know, that was my first mountain race. That was also my first big showcase race, if you will, because of what it is and what it stands for.
It is the oldest 100-mile race in the country.
The most iconic 100-mile race in the world today.
There was a lot of things that I saw that were being done at that race where I was like, well, why can't we bring that here? You know, if I don't give back to the sport can't thrive.
That's start to finish.
Ozark Foothills was the first race that I ever race directed in an official category.
At any given time, the flagging ends up on your left. You have made a bad turn. If you just have your blinders on and you're rolling, then, or if you're Tim Barbie.
I love this organization that puts on this race, TTR. I run with them most weekends, so I felt like it was only right to do like their hardest race.
I signed up for this race just about 6 weeks ago after finishing the Queenie Backyard Ultra and not hitting my goal of 100 miles. I ran about 84 miles.
She tried to talk me into it literally the second I said I'm quitting.
Was talked into signing up for this race as sort of a redemption to hit that goal that I had trained for.
You're running a race tomorrow.
What day is your actual birthday?
Oh my gosh.
I signed up for the race because, well, it's on my birthday, and it's a big one. So, starting a new decade.
So he's turning 60 this weekend. I made him like a special little sign and old man. It's the old man aid station.
I feel like I can't get too worried about the weather because there's nothing you can do about it except for prepare the best you can and just go.
Lightning? We shouldn't have anything major, but we, you know, if it does look like it's dangerous, we'll probably figure that out from there. We might find that. I want everybody's right hand up and please repeat after me. If I get hurt.
If I get hurt.
Lost. Or die. It's my own damn fault.
It's my own damn fault.
All right, have fun out there, people.
So the Ozark Foothills 100-miler course is 4 26-mile loops. Each loop has roughly 3,500 feet of elevation gain.
This feels surreal.
The race started off, you know, as pitch black out, you know, kind of cool, and you're like, okay, like this is gonna be potential like a really good day.
Beautiful trail. Just tiptoeing along. Feeling pretty strong.
Hey. Great running for the first, like, 3/4 of that loop. Thank you, guys.
All right. Good job.
And then all of a sudden, like, the skies opened up, and that was an intense storm. The lightning and thunder sounded like it was happening right around us.
But it was enough to like, oh crap, I really don't want to be in the woods with this stuff.
No, everybody's coming through is looking pretty good. They're all smiles, even during the torrential.
Yeah.
They're
Hopefully
having
this
fun.
is the last of the...
We got about another 20 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's kind of...
Yeah. Water. Here's the birthday boy.
What do you need, bud? Tater tots?
Probably
One tater.
one tater tots.
You know, when I started the group, it was a place for me.
Morning. That's why I was like, I didn't spray. Oh, I sprayed. If there's a chigger here, it will find me.
I wanted a place to connect with people. And I think that has evolved to creating a place for everybody that at some point feels like I did. I was running long and just kind of wanting company and shoot shit with people, and so that's how Train Trail Runners really started. Races sort of took shape because it added a little challenge.
It's hard work to put on a trail race, and it's not necessarily all that financially rewarding. So to have somebody who's committed to it and actually put on the trail race and put on great races and great courses is great for the community.
I think it's helped the sport grow in St. Louis. It's given us a voice and a place.
Terrain Trail Runners is my family. They're some of my best friends. She wants everybody to succeed and finish, but her races are tough. You will have to work at them.
I think she's part of the draw to this.
When's the rain supposed to stop? Anybody know?
Yeah, about
12:15. Half hour.
12:15.
Okay. I have a young family. I have 2 kids, 6-year-old and an 8-year-old now. And so being able to have these awesome, challenging races right in my backyard makes it much more feasible for me to participate in those races. And they can come out and see me do my thing and support me, which is really cool.
Over the course of, 10 years that I've been doing this, I've seen a lot of people's journeys through where they start with us. They get into trail running because they came out for a group run or a women's run and then got hooked on a trail running. And when they see this community, the support system at large, they want to be a part of it. Chuck obviously is a classic example of that. I can't remember the year, might have been 16.
I was working, a park event, helping park cars, and it was one of Shalini's races, dark to dawn. I knew about trail races and stuff, but I really didn't know how long people ran. So when I heard someone was doing 6 hours, I was like, wow, someone's gonna run 6 hours at night. And I was at that time wanting to get in a little better shape, so I thought, maybe I'll try trail running.
And then he shows up to a group run, and I remember I didn't think he was gonna come back, because he was so far behind. But, he showed up and then showed up again, and then it was kind of like Chuck became a regular, and he got faster. In 5 years, he's journeyed places, and he's kind of knocked out races that took me 10 years to get to. He's somebody who's kind of broken that mold that after a certain age you can't grow or you can't challenge yourself.
I believe I was 57 when I ran my first 100-mile.
He never used to run or exercise to do anything, and then it's just one day he's just like, oh, I'm gonna go on a run.
And then you start running with these guys, and then it just snowballed.
I don't know about that thing.
This race was definitely the hardest ultra marathon I've done with, the 14,000 gain, where my other 200-milers were basically railroad track 100-milers. They're super flat. Last year, I was like, I'll probably never do this 100-miler. This 100-miler is brutal. After talking to Shalini and some other friends in the community, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. We'll see what happens.
Go a little bit higher, right there.
How about there, and that way you can kind of get low?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so
There's a lot of different components to running out here in the Midwest that make you stronger and, equally a good competitor.
I would say the biggest challenges here are the humidity, for one, for me.
Weather, definitely. Summer sucks. It's humid. You're dealing with chiggers, you're dealing with gnats, you're dealing with all other kinds of bugs, ticks.
The terrain is very rocky, very variable. I used to fall every time I went out on a trail run.
We are on the Ozark mountain range. It gets very rugged. It's technical. The rootiness, the rocks, the loose, gritty stuff. Mentally, that makes you tough.
talk to the HR department.
Any ice? You want ice on the back?
Oh, that would be great.
It'll melt, so.
Yeah, very quickly on my back.
Hello!
Good job!
Oh, is that the first place guy?
All right. Sounds good. All right, thank you.
So what's the protocol for this tornado watch?
What?
Tornado? Yeah, we're in a tornado watch, and it's saying within the next hour take shelter. What's the protocol?
Find a valley, a gulch, ditch.
Yeah.
Missouri weather is just so unpredictable. I mean, God, if we started living our lives based on what the weather is going to be tomorrow, we wouldn't be doing shit.
We get storms all the time, like tornado warning, tornado watch, you know, blah, blah, and we're like, I normally run outside to be like, where's the tornado at?
It's never really hit the city. You always hear like 45 minutes outside, 2 hours outside of St. Louis, and it's like, oh, okay, it's another tornado warning.
You know, the odds of them actually touching down are pretty rare.
There was no tornado warnings when we started the race.
Hey, so what's it looking like? Like, break it to me. Well, that's the problem. Nobody has enough shelter.
You know, it wasn't until it got to like 5 o'clock where it was like, oh yeah, this is happening.
I can't wait. Like, we can't. I don't want runners to be on course. I know.
And then they said, that's it, we're pulling people off the course.
I just was thinking, no way, this doesn't happen in trail races. Trail races go on no matter what.
Those are the first for sure.
I wish I was still moving. Like, everything starts to ramp up and stop.
Really, the biggest thing was safety.
Somebody reported softball-sized hail down there at Rolla. It was big.
Just making sure everybody was accounted for, trying to get everybody back to base.
Fox Run.
Jesus, did he bushwhack it to a house?
Yes, he did.
And then, like I said, 10 minutes from where the race was being hosted, there was a tornado touchdown.
I just got an alert that there's a tornado warning. Take shelter now, interior rain.
She said it's at 141 and I-44. The tornado. Tornado.
This is now a confirmed tornado, moving about 25 miles per hour. Sunset's not for another hour, and we've gone pitch black now over the metro area.
You know, people were mostly pretty calm. I know, personally speaking, I was, grateful that they were making decisions to keep everybody safe. I think people were all just like, what's gonna happen? What do we do now?
Knowing how much effort and training and time and discipline goes into training, for me to make that hard call on their journey is not something I was prepared to do at that point, so.
All right, guys, just real quick, we're looking at the radar, and we're kind of gauging around 9:30. So let's just say we resume the race back at 10 p.m.
Oh, well, that's sort of a double-edged thing, because what's it going to be like in 5 hours? Am I going to be able to run, or am I just going to be so sore and stiff?
And I know it's the shittiest situation, but that's where we're at right now.
Amidst all that chaos, holding the race for 5 hours was as far as I got. I wasn't thinking what that's gonna mean for cutoffs.
I gave them the option. They can either finish the 50 miles, take the 50-mile buckle, call it in. There was a handful of people that were on loop 3. They can still go out, but you're up against that 2 p.m. cutoff.
Are you going to be able to finish the 100? Yeah, why not?
5 a.m. is a soft cutoff at start-finish to start the 4th loop.
That's 7 hours from now. That's not enough time.
I can't extend the final cutoff, and that's why
I guess Shalini had sent an email out during that break saying that the cutoffs weren't changing.
Certainly possible, but I mean, I don't know what the trails
In the
look like.
conditions, we just don't
Are
know.
they rough out there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If I were a runner, I would just opt for the 50 mile and call it a day.
Well, I'm going to give it that one.
There's a lot of experienced runners that have run, 10 times more ultras than I have, and they're banking on that, 32 hour cutoff. So like with that delay and cutoff getting pushed back, it's hard, but at the same point, like you can't point fingers at the race director. Like she's trying to keep everyone safe. She's following all of her rules. And I mean, that's, part of the game.
Lisa, does that mean you're the only female now?
You're going to do it.
Are further
You're
back.
going to do it.
I am
You're going to do it for all of us.
3, 2, 1, go!
Woo!
Have fun out there. It's going to be sloppy. Please be safe.
Anybody who signs up for an ultra distance and is looking for perfect shouldn't be running.
Excellent time for a video. It's hailing.
That's what draws people into the sport, is that unknown, that uncertainty of whether or not you are going to finish.
There was the highest water I've ever seen on these trails, and I've run on these trails a lot in many different conditions. At one point, I stepped in one of the creeks and sort of fell in up to my thigh.
There is a massive tree down. I don't know if someone already told you. Yeah, we've heard that.
And it was just messy, and you're trying to move quickly because I was trying to make this cutoff.
And what's enforcing the 5 a.m. cutoff at start finish?
I don't know.
It's like, oh, we definitely have to push.
That's a slog, man.
I want them to still fight for the finish,
Do it.
Mentally, it's just keep going, keep moving forward.
Looking good.
Good job, hey.
Awesome.
Hey, how are you?
How are you, buddy?
Awesome. I'm tired.
Good.
The adversity that just kind of was thrown and for somebody to push through, it's just a different kind of high.
Number 10.
Lisa, back number 10. There you go. Good.
So awesome. I'm really emotional right now. I didn't think I was gonna make it. And you did.
You don't get that when you have perfect weather conditions. The only thing that went wrong was you had a few blisters or lost a toenail.
My feet are steaming.
So I think that speaks volume for anybody that's enduring. Really just comes out of finishing what you started.
Uno más.
All right. All right.
The beauty of ultra running is you could be any age, you could be from any background. There's just so much that breaks down, especially in those night hours, early morning, you know, second day. It's anybody's game.
Everything hurts. This is so brutal. I can't even run anymore.
When I first signed up, there weren't very many people signed up. So, you know, I thought, well, who knows? Maybe I could get in third place, you know. And then more people signed up, and, you know, you can kind of look at their finish times on what they've done, and it's like, well, oh, well, I just want to run and have a good time. Because there were, you know, a lot of people running much faster than me. I think it was on that fourth loop, I got to Fossil Ridge, and Tim said, all right, you know, you're doing good, you're in second place. Then, you know, that sort of hit me then, you know, and I go, oh, wow. He goes, yeah, that's the first place guy, and he was just heading out from the aid station.
Yeah, I'm out, thanks.
Good job, good job. So the last text I got from Roundhouse from Rob basically said check's 30 minutes ahead of the second place person.
As long as he just keeps moving.
He just got to keep moving.
Is that him?
Is that him?
Red number.
Jump!
I mean, I will say that no one was probably more surprised that I finished first than me.
Nice surprise.
Yeah, sure. Quick, quick. 6-0.
Yeah, I'm just so grateful to be able to do it and finish.
Being able to bring trained trail runners to where it is today would be the one thing that I'm most proud of. They say adversity does not build character, it shows it. And I think that's what Ozark Foothills really was.
Girl, oh my goodness.
Dude, you crushed that. Man, you pulled through at the end, oh my gosh.
This is more than just placing and challenging. There's people, there's lives, there's stories, there's years and years worth of experience and adventure. And it's finding why you are there and finding that connection to the community is what then shapes your journey.
Meteorologist, the news, somebody's news was telling the world about how afraid that tornado was of you running through the woods at 100 miles. Woo!